ongoing never-ending war between Russia and Ukraine, President Trump is downplaying the prospect of new sanctions on Russia. The president says he'll know in about 2 weeks if Putin is serious about ending the war with Ukraine. Tyrone Bowman live. Let's talk about it. According to the Wall Street Journal, President Trump downplayed the possibility of a new sanctions on Moscow and said he would know in about 2 weeks if Russian President Vladimir Putin is committed to ending its war in Ukraine. Quote, "If I think I'm close to getting a deal, I don't want to screw it up by doing that," Trump said Wednesday of sanctions, which he has raised in recent days as Russia has waged aggressive attacks on Ukraine. We're going to find out whether or not he's typing us along or not, and if he is, we'll respond a little bit differently. Trump told reporters in the Oval Office Trump expressed frustration with Putin in recent days, saying he was playing with fire as peace talks with Ukraine called. Trump over the weekend also indicated he was considering sanctions against Moscow. People familiar with the matter said new measures could come as early as this week. What Vladimir Putin doesn't realize is that if it weren't for me, lots of really bad things would have already happened to Russia. And I mean really bad. Quote, close quote, Trump wrote on Tuesday on social media. The president again distanced himself from the war on Wednesday. Quote, "This isn't my war. This is former President Joe Biden's war," in parentheses, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky's war and Putin's war. This isn't Trump's war, end of quote. Trump has been unable to convince Putin on concessions toward a negotiated peace with Ukraine. And the Russian leader recently intensified the war, launching its largest ever drone and missile assault on Ukraine earlier this week. Trump pivoted to talking about Iran and Gaza when pressured for more on the consequences Putin would be facing for continuing to attack Ukraine. We're not happy about that situation. He said, "I don't think we're doing very well with Iran. We're doing very well with Gaza." Trump's administration was having very good talks with Iran over the 2-decade dispute regarding the country's nuclear work. We'll find out whether that means anything. The U.S. wants Iran to roll back its program, which American officials think has put it within a few months of being able to produce a nuclear weapon. Iran says it is open to scaling back the program if the U.S. lifts sanctions over its nuclear work, providing relief for its economy. They still have to agree to the final stages of a document, but I think you could very well surprise what happens there, and it'd be a great thing for them. Trump confirmed that he asked Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu not to take any military action that could jeopardize talks with Iran. To be honest, yes, I did, he said. Benjamin Netanyahu, whatever. U.S. Special Envoy to the Middle East, Steve Witkoff, who was in the Oval Office with Trump, said he is on the precipice of sending a new proposal for a temporary ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. Tyrone Bowman, never surrender, never quit.